Shalom Dammit! This is Rabbi Sol Solomon with a special Rabbinical Reflection for the Rave Social Distancing Festival of 2020. Now, let's be honest. If you personally have not gotten sick with the COVID-19, and nobody close to you has died, and your job, God willing, is safe, really hasn't been a bad disease. I know. The store doesn't have your favorite toilet paper, so you're using the scratchy kind that hurts your tuchus. You have to wear a mask when you go outside. Let me tell you something. The vast majority of us are so homely. In public, we should wear masks. You can't see a show on Broadway. Big deal. Netflix has tons of homosexuals. And one of them raises tigers. You don't see that in Hamilton. So, you can't go to work and see your colleagues 5 days a week? Ask yourself, the day you retire, will you miss any of those assholes one bit, even the nice ones? Of course not. So, why miss them now? But people are all upset about these minor alterations in behavior, like when Dr. Anthony Fauci, head of the coronavirus task force, told a reporter that if we're really serious about stopping the spread of disease, we will never shake hands again. Never shake hands? How do you end a job interview? Thank you. When will you be deciding? Americans have this attachment to a hearty handshake. Extend your forearm, look your adversary in the eye, shake vigorously without bruising any cartilage, smile, and start your business. This is the universal language of macho respect. It is also a fantastic way to transfer the germs and the yuck and the hangnail and the paper cuts on your fingers to a perfect stranger. You ever meet someone who wears too much fragrance? You shake their hand, and the whole rest of the day your hand stinks like them, no matter how many times you wash it. And you can't help yourself. The rest of the day you're smelling your own hand. You're working on something, you're eating dinner, you tell yourself not to, and yet you bring your hand to your nose, and God damn it, the smell is still there. Well, if that eau de toilette stays on your fingers 10 hours, imagine how long their phlegm SARS will stick around. Why can't we bow like the Japanese? A deferential tilt of the head, a bend at the hips like you're davening. Then you stay on your side of the tatami mat, and I'll stay on mine. And you know what, with the Japanese? No sushi. I love my wife, but it tastes like her vagina. And not like 30 years ago when it was tolerable. Now, it smells like someone farted into rubber cement. It's horrible! But I digress. We need to find ways to greet each other that don't involve hand-to-hand microbial combat. We could adopt the royal wave. Queen Elizabeth is 187 years old. You think she wants people getting close to her? She gives a little wave, her subjects bow, no one gets chlamydia. Maybe we can do the namaste thing. The divine in me honors the divine in John Waters movies. I show my respect to you by shaking my own hand and leaving yours alone, because I can tell that's your Pornhub hand. Either way, we can keep in touch without keeping touching. I think we could eradicate 99% of all diseases if we got rid of doorknobs and the underside of toilet seats. And Dennis Rodman. But until then, let us all do our part to keep each other safe and healthy so that after this strange and difficult Passover, we can finally have a true exodus. This has been Rabbi Sol Solomon with a Rabbinical Reflection from Temple Sons of Bitches in Great Neck, New York. Shalom Maste.